Mike the True Jackson, back with another edition of Fighters Talk, and I am joined by arguably the best bantamweight in the world.
That's right. Better say it right. Better say it right. I thought I was going to say Invicta. Pissed me off.
Why would I say that? The world, Craig. Tonya Evinger. Triple threat. Where do we get that name from?
I think somebody made it up after an energy bar or something like that, but I like it.
Energy bar.
Yeah.
You don't seem like you take too many energy bars.
I am the energy bar.
Okay. Okay. You're the Invicta bantamweight champion, and you're defending your belt. Was it May? What's the date? May what?
May 7th.
May 7th against Colleen Schneider. You're defending your belt, and your opponent, she got the fight. She beat Raquel Palalele. I hate when you get these different names, and I can't pronounce them.
I just say the Hawaiian chick.
The Hawaiian chick. She's kind of cute, too, yeah?
No comment.
Aww. You defend your belt. You're on a tear right now. You're undefeated under the Invicta banner, and you're making the fights look fairly easy. What do you know about your opponent, and what kind of threats does she possess?
I know she has her first win in the United States. Congratulations. But I don't think there's anything really that she's going to bring that I haven't already seen. So, I just plan on hitting her hard and taking her out first round.
Oh, that's a bold prediction. You've been in the fight game for years, for quite a while. Is there anything new that an opponent can bring to the table?
No, I've seen it all. Fake titties, good bomb game, good top game. Seen it all. I'm ready for it all.
Now, we look at the men's side. We're seeing some innovative type fighters here. We're looking at Conor McGregor and the things that he can do. On the women's side, we're not really seeing the flashiness. We're seeing someone like you who's a grinder, who's going to go in there and just get the win. No one that's kind of like throwing fancy kicks and all that. Why do you think that is?
Why nobody is doing that stuff? Yeah. Because not on me, because I'll beat your ass. Throw some fancy shit on me, I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
Well, not necessarily on you, just in general. We have a few Rose Namajunas, people like that, but again, on the women's side, we're seeing the more technical strikers or grapplers. We're not seeing anyone who's kind of stepping outside of the box.
I think I am that fighter stepping outside the box. So I just think the girls are just now catching up. I think that they're good. The girls are starting to get respected, and they're good, and they're talented and stuff like that, but they're all still playing so safe. So.
Now, what's the reason for playing it safe? You, on the other hand, there's nothing safe about the way you play the game inside the cage or outside. Why do you feel the other women are playing a little safe?
Their dream to get in the UFC, which I don't care about. I think that they just want wins. They want wins, and they keep on going, and UFC will pick them up. But for me, it doesn't matter. Every time I fight hard, I'm going to win. If I fight hard and I'm trying to finish somebody. So for me, it's just about doing damage and making them regret ever fighting me.
Speaking of the UFC, that is, it seems, the ultimate goal for a lot of fighters, both men and women now. For you, we've heard you verbalize it. You don't really care about it. You're just here to fight. What's the reason for not caring, so to speak?
I just feel like I don't get appreciated as much as I do, especially by them. So I'm going to fight for whoever appreciates me. That's Invicta. They treat me right. They're paying me decent. Obviously, I'd like to get that championship payday that UFC's given, but even if I went to UFC right now, they wouldn't give me that. They'd give me some low ball offer probably, and I'd be on the lower end. They'd fight me once a year, and it's just not worth it. So I'd rather be fighting. I only got so many years. I want to fight more than 2 times in the next 5 years. So.
Now, for you, what would be an ideal number of fights to have per year for you?
4.
Now, can we find 4 bantamweight women to step up to the plate to face you for the belt?
Absolutely. I think there's lots of girls that want to fight me. They can't beat me, but they want to fight me. And I don't care how good you are. If you want to fight me, let's fight. So that's what it's all about.
Shannon Knapp. Tonya Evinger right here says, find the women that could maybe beat you.
They can't beat me, but
who
I like think
try. Who can try to beat Tonya?
Yeah.
That's a good
Find anybody that wants to fight me. I'll just fight them all. It's all about respect anyway. You see it in the UFC, the girls are the belts changing hands time and time again now because you know you got the teacher's pet out of there. But you know, I think that you know, you're going to see that belt change hands quite a few more times, and it comes down to style versus style. So, you know, there's going to be a day when somebody does come beat me, and obviously they'll still leave the cage more dented up than I will, but I might get beat eventually, but not today.
Now, the UFC women's bantamweight division, like you just said, the belt is. I mean, in the past two fights, we've had it change hands. Why do you think that is? Why do you feel that the belt is once Ronda, you know, teacher's pet, as you like to call her. Now that she's out of the way, why do you feel that the belt will change hands so many times?
I just think that the styles are vary in the UFC. They're really diverse, and all these girls that are in there have been beat before. So I mean, there's somebody that can beat you in there. There's a lot of talented girls in there, and I think that just a smart game, man. A smart game's winning right now.
Well, why? How was Ronda Rousey able to hold the title for so long?
I think they matched her real well. They matched her girls that favor her style. Maybe the girls that are good on the ground or whatnot, but not smart fighters. I don't think they went in there and too confident in what they're doing instead of a real game plan to beat her. And obviously Holly Holm did that. That's what I would have done to beat her. I would have ran around, made her chase me, and I would have thrown my hands. There's no way her hands caught up to me or to most of these girls in the game. So, you know, eventually she's going to get desperate, and there it is.
Where do you consider yourself? Try to be a little unbiased here. Out of all the women bantamweights, both Invicta, UFC, how do you feel you rank overall?
Top three, for sure. Top three.
Is there anyone? Where would you rank Ronda right now? Okay. Miesha Tate.
Top four.
Miesha Tate.
I think Misha's top three. I think she's been in the game long enough. She plays a smart game. She uses her head when she fights. So, and she's tough. It works. It works.
So, Colleen Schneider, coming up defending your belt. After that, what do you think will be the next challenge? Like, who do you feel that Invicta can bring in to challenge you for your title?
Shoot, I don't know. There's so many girls out there. I think that for Invicta to even have anybody for me to fight, they just got to fight these 35-pounders. There's a lot of girls signed. Let them start fighting, putting more and more 35-pound fights on the card, and that's the only way we're going to get to another opponent. So,
Before we get out of here, one last question. The UFC, they signed Cyborg. It seems that she may attempt to make the cut. She's fighting Leslie Smith at 140-pound catch weight, which is kind of odd, but hey, whatever, right?
Cyborg's been signed with Invicta or UFC for the past few years since she's been fighting for Invicta. So, you know, it's just about getting that fight. And I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but obviously they gave her, in my opinion, a favorable fight, just like they've been doing Ronda. But I don't know what they're planning on doing. Maybe she's a new teacher's pet. I don't know. But Dana said a lot of stuff about her, so I don't know. At least she's getting paid. But Leslie Smith, I think, is a perfect match for her. Easy win. The girl stands up and bangs. Can't take what Cyborg's going to give out. So, I don't know. I think it's an easy fight for her.
Do you think Cyborg ever makes 135?
No.
Tonya Evinger, Colleen Schneider, Invicta FC 17. Make sure you tune in. Only on UFC Fight Pass.